Alrighty guys, welcome back. We are live once again for the Alberta Snooker Championships here in Calgary, Alberta. My name is Grant. Ben has just run away for a couple of minutes. He'll be right back. So in the meantime and in between time, I do have to keep my volume really low. We did get the comment already that even as low as what we thought we were in the last match, they could still hear us. So I'm doing my level best to keep it as quiet as what I possibly can. It looks like we get Mr. Francis back in.
I'm back.
So Albert came over last time and said well, you were here for that already.
Yeah.
That he could hear us.
A little bit.
So we'll do our best to keep us as quiet as what we can.
I think he was referring to early in the match. We had I saw him look over. I think later in the match we were okay.
Uh-oh. Of course now the fan dies.
Back to whispering.
Back to whisper mode. So you guys will have to let us know if you can hear us okay, because it is just as quiet as a church mouse.
So I didn't miss much, right? It's first two pots.
Correct.
It's 8 points for Albert.
And of course, guys, if you can, help us out, hit that share button. It's a little bit of a takeaway from what we're normally acclimated to, being able to talk at full volume. So we do apologize for that, but we figured doing this this way is better than not.
That's right.
Oh, I suppose I can do that too. And I think I'm going to go on a prediction, and I'm going to say Albert for the winner.
Yeah, we haven't seen the other player shoot, 11. So it's hard to tell. But he's on a run of 11 to start, and he made a really good opening shot on the red. Fly there.
I think there was something that happened just before he stroked.
It was on the other table in noise, but that shouldn't bother him.
Okay, I think we are locked and loaded. We are all shared.
He's just going to chip it to the end rail. Smart. That's what you want to do in this game. Keep the cue ball on that end rail.
But we've seen Albert make these pots from distance and just snipe them into them.
I wonder if he opens the whole pack like he did in the last match. Go into the pack, open everything up.
Yeah, go 2 rails in behind the green.
Rich has to cut this one near the blue. Oh, what a shot.
Wow.
Oh, he just catches the horn.
Kind of a two-way, do you think?
Mm-hmm. Very much so. Very much two-way. Keep the cue ball long. The only ball he could sell out was the one he shot, and he didn't.
Yeah, there's so many little intricacies within this game that I think the more that I watch, the more interesting it becomes.
It's such a beautiful game. I think this is the most beautiful cue sport. Probably my favorite game in the whole world. If you asked me what my favorite game was, be this or tennis maybe. There's just so much that goes into this game, and this is a good shot.
That's a great shot.
So we get to see a little bit of his knowledge and skill there on that shot. It was nice.
Left that side pot on, I think.
I've watched Albert play on other streams, and he plays pretty quick. It's nice to see. So Lee can hear us at least. But yeah, we're trying to be quiet. It's quiet as a church in here.
You could hear a pin drop in this room.
Or you could hear a mouse click.
A mouse click that sounds like a grenade going off.
Yeah, the mouse click is very loud. And it's only a best of 3 here, so we saw the last match maybe ran for 40 minutes.
Yeah.
If that. Brady Rennie coming in 7th, 8th place. And I believe cashing, I would imagine. If they paid 25% of the field, he cashed. Oh, too thin.
Yeah, caught the underside of that.
He wanted to catch that ball thin, but not that thin.
But has he left a red on? Maybe the red to the left side?
Yeah, the left middle bag, as they say. Or as us pool players say, yeah, the left side pocket.
It just makes it so much easier. Left side pocket.
I like what he's doing here. Because again, the only ball he can leave is this ball. Oh, and he didn't even attempt it. And we saw a shot yesterday similar to this while you and I were watching the semi. Just beautifully played by Mark Allen.
Yep. All right, our fans come back
I wonder if there's a way to keep that fan on.
Right? Whatever that's set to, keep it at that. I don't know if you guys can hear that fan kick on, but that helps us. Doesn't want that red to hang out over that pocket. There is some distance there, maybe 10 feet. But we've seen Albert pot these from distance in the last match. Not this time, though. That one got away from him a little bit. That being said, the bottom of the table's not looking so good. You got 4 reds and a black ball all tied up.
And that was a red that he missed there, right?
It was, yeah.
So my score is still correct.
Yep.
I got a work-related message, so, that's always fun.
Yes, of course.
Chip and safe. Smart shot. Just needs to beat the side pocket there, and he did. He's left a long one, but I don't think he can get the cue ball to escape here.
Yeah, I think he's playing safe off that left.
He's going to leave all the balls tied up. He's fine with that. I think he'd be okay with a little tactical exchange here. Oh, he goes into those. See, I'm surprised he would move those. I thought he was okay with leaving everything tied up down there, but he's trying to develop it a little bit.
Wow, and he's only left 1 red on down to the bottom right-hand corner. But that is from distance, shooting off the rail.
Oftentimes it's about, can the cue ball escape? If the cue ball's crashing into stuff, they don't often shoot it. They'll just try to play some sort of safe. I think he's thinning off of this right side red. Yeah.
Oh, he missed it.
Okay, so we might see our first instance of a replaced ball. See, he's going to leave his cue there. So we might see, and I'm pretty sure we will, is that ball replaced. Now Albert's asking, can we put it back? So he can put it back and make him shoot again. But they have to replace both balls. So Albert's going to get 4 points there. And the referee is going to replace the ball relatively where it was.
Yeah, it was off the rail a little bit. And more to the left of the green.
Yeah, well, and so he could see the other red. So Saddam is going to tell him, look, I could see that red. I was thinning that red. So here we go. This is much closer.
Yeah, that's better.
Yeah, here's probably fine. Both players will agree this is okay. Albert says, sure, try again. And Saddam will try again. And this could happen as much as one more time before the referee could warn him that he has to hit a ball or he's going to lose the game. But I didn't think he would miss it again.
No, not on that shot.
And really
I was
well
surprised.
played.
Yeah, I was surprised he actually missed it the first time.
Yeah, but it's the nap of the cloth too a little bit. So if you're not sure about the nap, you might get a bit of a roll. It's funny because pool players, we whine about rolls like, oh my god, it rolled. But in snooker, it rolls all the time. It's part of the game, right?
Yeah.
Because of the nap. I think it's harder on the voice trying to be quiet too.
Oh, it totally is.
But that fan is amazing.
Yeah, it's working out well.
Yeah. Is he going to take on this pot?
I'm surprised he's not chipping off this red and 2 rails and out.
Yeah, sometimes they'll leave it down here. This is not bad, right?
Yeah, except he's got that red into that left side pocket again.
The tiniest little pocket from that angle.
It is.
I don't think he'll shoot it. The problem is if he rolls that ball and misses it, he's in big trouble, right?
Yeah. Yeah, he's sending the cue ball up table here.
Yeah, then this one go near the yellow. Yeah, it's a good shot. Hard to sell out there, right?
Yeah.
Oh, and he's
Look
getting
at
right to the
this.
back rail. Very good shot.
Yeah, that's really well played.
We have a spectator taking a seat in the worst possible spot, but he should be okay. We are at,
Maybe just let him know, just don't move the chair, because it's...
yeah, he'll be okay.
Oh.
4 points. Saddam on the board here.
That's one way to get yourself on the board.
And so for those new to snooker, it's not ball in hand. It's anywhere in the half circle D between where the yellow would spot and the green. There's a half circle, a semicircle. You can only put it in there. Oftentimes you'll see them put it right on the line because they need to be closer to stuff. And we're going to see him take on this pot, this ball nearest the lower left corner. I don't think he wanted to crash into that.
No.
And he's got the absolute worst of it. He might be able to see through to the brown.
He might get the green as well.
Both balls will most likely be a safety. Could be a free shot. Just roll it in.
I think the free shot, yeah. Rolling on the green.
Yeah, I don't think he was trying to make it. Because he played the cue ball exceptionally well. So if he had made the green, he would have had this troubled shot.
Yeah, he wouldn't have wanted that.
So even though it was a free, like, 3 points, you don't want to do that because you'd be shooting from downtown and maybe someone out, right?
Yeah.
Oh, paper thin and too thin. That's no good.
Just made contact. But he got in on the other red anyway.
Yeah, let's see what Saddam does here, because if he can make one clean pot, then he can start getting some points on the board here.
I think the biggest problem is the fact that the black and the pink are not in the best of spots.
Completely out of commission. We're going to see a little safety exchange like we didn't see in the last match. Neither one of these players is going to be in a rush to try to break those balls out.
I agree.
It'll be a one ball at a time kind of thing.
Is there a bracket posted somewhere? There is indeed. Challenge.
Challenge, that's right. Alberta Snooker Championships. Up and down. This looks good as long as that red doesn't land over a hole, which it landed dangerously close to a hole.
Yeah, he's shooting right off the rail.
Yeah,
that was a really nice cue ball.
Cue balls. Exceptional. Again, Albert does that a lot, right?
Sure does.
Second or third time we've seen that right near frozen on the rail. And he can see through to this one, and it was very potable, but he's hit it way full. And let's see if Charlie can put some more points on the board. He's got this red over the left side.
And does the pink pass that red to the bottom right?
I think so. Maybe the side view will tell us a little better. Not really, but I think there's a little space there. Small gap, right?
It does look like it.
If there's a little space, then it should. He's looking at this red into
The bottom left, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he doesn't like it. A shake of the head there tells you everything you need to know. Shoot the other red, the red near the left side. The problem is shaping a ball after.
Yeah, shaping a color. But can he slow roll?
If he can shoot this red in the corner, then for sure he can be on the pink next. Assuming the pink goes. But maybe the pink doesn't go and he's trying to get on the green or the brown. Which is going to make this game very interesting if that pink is unavailable.
He does have the pot into the top left as well.
Oh, and this is a very tall task to pot this ball up there.
I think
Very
it was
missable.
kind of that two-way scenario, right?
It was, again, the only ball he could sell out was the one he was shooting.
Yeah.
So it's worth taking on those pots as long as you don't roll them over the hole, which you never would.
Yeah.
Charlie Brown in the house, getting ready for his Winterside final against Rob Phillips, which will be the next match here, I believe. Can't see them skipping over that one.
I would hope not.
Yeah, we want to watch that one too. Might have to, if they played it on a different table, we'll just leave this one with no commentary. We'll go sit and watch that.
Yeah, exactly.
Just kidding. This has been quite an interesting exchange of tactical play early in this match. Only best of 3, first one to win 2 games, and we got 5 reds on the end rail with the black.
Yeah, pick off that end ball.
Just gonna try to keep everything in there. That's a smart shot.
Does he have the pot on that bottom right? And is it a frozen ball?
Yeah, if it's touching, then that could mean he can just 2-rail this cue ball out of here, out of trouble. So again, another rule that's only for snooker is if he's frozen to a red, he doesn't need to touch a red. He can shoot away from it, and it counts as contacting it, just like this. Oh, he's way misplayed that, though. He's trying to get to the end rail around the green, and he came on the wrong side of the green.
But still not terrible.
It was the correct shot, because it was high percentage. Even if he hit it kind of semi-bad like he did, it was hard for it to go wrong. There's not a lot he could sell out there. This might be a free shot into the lower right, drawing the cue ball. Yeah. Once again, only ball he can sell out is the one he's shooting.
Kind of got away a little bit.
Yeah, we can, from the end view, that ball almost looks like you could cut it in.
Yeah,
and then from this view, you go, yeah, no. This isn't a pool table, folks. This is a 12-foot table. You can't be cutting that ball in. So he'll bank it near the bottom middle, play the cue ball safe.
Look at this, he gets the double. He gets the double. Does it have the speed?
Jesse's pacing around like he lost that match to Ramin, so almost tripped on the cord. I'm going to guess that's a loss.
So free
Ball on the side.
shot at the ball in the
What's
side.
he on here? Where's the cue ball going?
Going to the green.
With what kind of angle? Back to the side view. Good thing we got this little side view too. We get a better idea of some of these balls near the middle.
I think you can just follow this forward and play it off the rail and back out for the red.
He's gonna,
just like that.
ideally, these guys would bring that black into commission somehow. But not yet, right? So he's got 4 there. Yeah, not yet. He might be trying to pick off the 2 reds around the pink and bring the pink into play.
Do we want to send that other view?
I don't know. Do we? Yeah, I
Keep it
guess. I guess. You'll see these players are exceptional with the rest.
That's crazy.
Snooker players are very, very good with that tool because they have to use it all the time.
And you know, as we get deeper in, the patrons are starting to show up, and I'm hoping that with them being in here, it might absorb a little bit more sound.
Yeah, there's not even anything on the walls to absorb the sound in here.
No, it's all...
Just brick walls.
Yeah.
So he's got the green there, so he's got another 3. And he's looking good here. He's in the meat of the balls with only, he's got still 4 reds on the end rail, but he's got enough reds in the open to maybe
extend the lead.
Yeah, do a lot of damage here, gain a big lead.
Question is what color ball you're playing to next?
Yeah, I'm going to think that pink is out of commission because he's gone up there for the green a couple of times, right? Which tells me
nice stroke there.
The pink is out of play. Blue in the corner, here's a big shot.
I think he's blue to the corner with, again, just a little bit of draw. He's going to have to take that red into that left side.
Yeah, unless he
I don't
wants
think
to get...
you really want to overdraw this.
Yeah, unless he wants to get brave and, play it back to the red on the bottom of the stack near the pink. Yeah, that's what he was doing, and he's overplayed the cue ball and missed the 5 points.
Oh, and look at this.
And
leaves a playable shot.
It's a big moment here for Albert early in this match. He's not in love with being on the B side of this draw, but he knows it's a 1-set final, and if he gets back there, then he's still in good shape. Getting to the cream of the crop here near the end of the tournament. He throws his hand up, but this isn't bad. I think he
didn't like the blue going in and snuggling up to that red, because he's looking at trying to finish this match or this game.
And now it's all about the pink. It's only pink balls from here, right?
Yeah.
That's why he didn't love where that blue went. And let's see where this spots. Can he play the red near the pink and nudge the pink towards the right side pocket?
Looking like it.
Or can he go through it and shoot the pink to the left side? Oh, he's gone way too far through it. He let the stroke out there.
Sure did. Now he's going to have to take from downtown. Do you take this into the side? And try to play that cue ball off the end rail and back down again?
Mm-hmm. If you're fearless, you just spear in the corner. Stop right there. But I don't think anybody's that fearless, so yeah, the side, you're right. And then you just take what you can get a little bit.
That's it.
He's perfect here. What a great shot. What a fantastic shot. He's on both reds. He's on the one in the corner, and he's on the one in the side. I like the one in the side. Leads to the pink easier.
I like the one down in the corner. If it goes, it's a hit and stick to the pink.
I think the angle is taking him down towards the end rail. That's why I didn't shoot it. Just a little off angle. And this is absolutely perfect. What you have to watch for in snooker here is that you don't cover the spot, right?
Yeah.
So you don't want to stop there, and then the pink spot's right near the ball, and now you're in trouble, right?
Yeah.
So you have to make sure that you avoid those. Sometimes it'll spot and block you right off, and you go, oh, I didn't think of that, right? So you always got to be aware of where the ball's going to spot.
Yeah, that would be a mistake I'd make.
It happens to me all the time because I don't play enough snooker, right?
Yeah.
And cue ball control sometimes in the chat on the YouTube wants to know, is it worth the frustration for pool players to practice some snooker? It absolutely is. 100%. But a little bit. Not too much. It is a much different game. It's like playing, I compare table tennis and tennis. It's a smaller ball. It's a different racket. You know what I mean? So it's a smaller cue. It's a smaller ball, different shaped pocket, longer table. It's night and day.
I think if I was to practice snooker to play in a pool match, I'm only practicing potting just to get my stroke in line.
That's exactly it. All it does is keep you in line. I find when I go play snooker, if I don't approach the ball properly...
Oh, he missed it.
Like if I just mosey around the table and kind of just get down on the ball without setting my feet, I'm useless.
You know what I like here, Ben, is chipping off the bottom red by the blue, sending the red ball off the cushion, pop the blue out of there, and send the cue ball back up.
I think that's exactly what he's going to do, and that's a good call. Good call from somebody who hasn't watched a whole ton of snooker. He caught on quick. He caught on real quick because it frees the blue.
That. Yep, exactly.
Right, which he doesn't care to do too much, but look at the
his
cue
ball again. Hey?
Can we take another side view glance at how close he gets this cue ball?
It's maybe half an inch off.
Yeah, that's Really, really well done. And Saddam's got his hands full here, which I'm sure he already knew.
Yeah, and I'm
Albert's
just glancing
pretty
off
well-known
the
player.
left side of that red.
That's absolutely correct, too. No, he's coming up short here, and he's going to leave a free shot. What we call a free one is the cut on this red closest to the pink.
Yeah.
Because the cue ball escapes.
It can travel up table.
So it's a free shot. He's got to watch. See that you don't see this in pool. Well, you see it in professional pool, but you don't see it on our streams as much.
No,
his waistcoat there.
Yeah.
Very close to the yellow. And that actually extremely affects your concentration on potting this ball.
Look at this back cut.
I don't know why he shot it that way.
Wow.
I'm very surprised to see him shoot it that way.
How did he do with the cue ball?
He's Seward. And that is a big, big moment. For Saddam, he's going to get 4 there, and he's got a red right over a hole, the blue right next door, one other red in the open, and he's going to close the gap in the score a little.
I think I'm playing position for the pink.
Yeah, he's got the pink or the blue next. I think you could almost play to both. Oh, no.
Wow.
I could even hear somebody sitting next to us say the same thing. Oh. They knew that was a big shot. I'm telling you, it sounds like
pure stroke.
Like when somebody hits a golf ball, like a drive that goes 300 in the air, you know? That's what that stroke sounds like in snooker. It's a pretty thing.
I'm sure you guys could hear that pure stroke, pure touch.
He's just going to tap behind this. He did get a rail after contact here, but in snooker you don't need to. But this is a really good shot. And now Saddam is in a big pickle.
Well, he's got one rail kick off that bottom left side rail.
We can, see a little bit more what he's looking at. He does have by the green here, so kind of between the yellow green. And he's just got to make contact with one of the reds, as I mentioned. He doesn't need a rail after. So it's all about just floating up to the one on the end rail. Slide. Oh, and he's tied it up beautifully.
Oh, he's perfect.
That's a really good shot.
Yeah. Now the question, does the red pass between the blue and the black?
I don't think it does.
He's looking at it. He's looking at it. I thought I saw a window. And then come up high.
Yeah, the way he cued at that, it does slop in there. What a great shot. At pocket weight.
Yeah, and got it high. Exactly where you want the cue ball to be.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful.
Surprises me he's taking the blue and not the white.
Oh, he's driving some stuff out. What a great effort.
And really paper thin off this red. Send the cue ball all the way uptown.
Hopefully I got the score correct. But I think I'm pretty close anyway.
Oh, I think you're on the money. Oh, he grabbed the pink.
Mm. I'm going to have to be really on the score if he's trusting my score.
Yeah, no doubt.
Albert just came over and looked at the score we have on the screen. I'm like, no, don't do that. Trust the referee. Again, with the yellow in play here a little bit. I'm really surprised to see him hit it at that speed, but I guess he knew the red was going to the side rail. That's well hit.
I think he played that 100% on purpose.
Just all about the cue ball too, right? Gotta get this up and down again. Oh, he goes for the throat. I don't know about that decision.
No.
It's end of frame.
Yeah, this should do it.
Because Albert just needs, he's up 32. He's just going to need the 2 reds and a black. But the pink over the side as well. He's going to take this pink, and then he's going to take the red, and that's going to be the end of the frame. Loudest mouse clicks in the world over here at CSL.
Right. They sound like concussion bombs.
I'm glad Peter Wood's enjoying the snooker. Welcome, Peter. And Mario on the YouTube.
And total inside voices. It is so quiet.
So I think that red has already sealed the frame. 40 points. 41 points ahead with only 35 remaining.
Yeah. I think you're right.
This pink will ensure that Saddam doesn't come back to the table trying to get snookers here. Drag on the frame a little longer.
Nope. He did not.
But he could. He's going to do the math here. And he's going to figure out that he needs 2 snookers. 41-point lead. 35 remaining. He needs 2 4-point snookers. And it's worth going for. So you know Albert really wanted that pink to just keep Saddam from stroking more balls. Because sometimes it's about, oh, now he's getting to feel the speed of the table. He's warming up, right?
Well, and do you really want to concede out of the first game, knowing it's your life on the line?
Yeah. And a good question from Peter. What facility? We're playing at Thorncliffe Greenview Community Hall. And I kind of like what he's done here is pot the red, and now he's going to play the pink. And he still needs 2 snookers, even with the pink, but he can't shoot a different color here. So he needs to pot the pink, and then he needs to free the yellow from the rail and play a snooker from the yellow, because the brown on the rail here isn't doing him any favors either, because he needs all the balls, plus 2 snookers.
Is he just going to play the snooker right off this?
No, because he needs the points, now that he potted the red. If he doesn't pot this, the frame's over, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because now he's just conceded 6 points there that he can't get anymore, because the red is gone. The red is gone. So now there's less points available. The 34 that was available now just becomes 27. Which isn't going to matter. Albert back to work again. Probably just pot this green and it'll be the end of the frame. Doesn't need the brown. But he'll take it for the warm-up strokes.
Yeah, of course.
It's another 4. And he pumps the blue, little exhibition stroke. Try to get down there, doesn't need to, but he tries.
Let's see if he tries.
Yeah, so just send it around the table. Does it go in?
It's
got a chance.
Look at this.
It's got a real chance. He wanted it too. He glances at the crowd. Like, did he see what I tried there?
He just tried to hit and make it anywhere.
And not easy, this commentary. Low, my voice is getting lost too, so I don't blame you clearing your throat. Brent Babcock is in training to become Canada's next snooker champion. I like it. I'm in training too, I just never play.
Yeah, I've been in training watching.
But I told a couple of the older gentlemen that are here, like, this is the Canadian dream. Canadian pool player's dream is you retire from playing pool and you just play snooker with your friends at the seniors club.
Yep.
And somebody was asking where we're playing. It's at Thorncliffe Greenview Community Association. In the basement, they have they call them young seniors.
That's right.
They're 55 plus.
Yes.
And it's, I believe, $60 for the whole year for the membership.
That's insane.
And the tables, there's 4 of them in here, and they're brand new. Cloth is brand new. Tables are quite new as well.
Somebody needs to get somebody some V10.
Yeah, surprising that they're not playing with it. But some of these snooker players are stuck in their old ways.
Yeah.
And so they might just like the other chalk, you know? There's the next Snooker Canada tournament coming up.
I'll tell you, I switched over to V10 from the Town Blue, and I can't say enough good things about it.
You're on the blue?
I'm on the V10.
Or the green? Yeah. I switched from the blue to the green, and it's amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, looks like we're back here. Albert Kenny to break. It must be... It's either a friend of his or maybe his father. Older gentleman with a front row seat here. They were chatting in the middle of the little racking sequence there.
Indeed. Texas Q Sports tuning in on Facebook.
And Haley wants to know is there coverage of the A-side match, and I think they're just waiting till the end of this one. I don't think they would have started it on another table. I really hope they didn't.
They wouldn't have.
Uh-oh. We got some cell phone action. This is a snooker match, folks. That's why you hear Grant and I whispering. Thankfully, that fan seems to have stayed on a little longer. This time is good.
I agree.
He goes for the pot, but he's not sold out here. Unless this ball creeps over the side pocket and gives him a bigger hole. He could play the in off here if he's brave enough. Oh, Texas Q Sports in the Facebook. It's Patrick Neal. How's it going, Patrick? He needs to know where to get that rack. Yeah, those racks are handy for snooker because you need to spot the pink just ahead of the rack in a certain way. And so you need like that special rack to measure the distance properly.
Interesting.
It's a crafty little rack, right?
It sure is.
Grant's looking at that thing going, what is that? That's a rack?
Thing looks like an abomination.
Yeah, it's just like a big square thing with some holes in it. Is this going to go in off?
Nope, it's going to sit pretty.
Yeah, he didn't want to leave that there. He's not going to be thrilled with that. Oh, look at that. Peter Wood says he used to play snooker in a church basement in downtown Calgary at lunch in the day. It's pretty cool. I love when they have little snooker tables here and there, like the Legions here are well known for having snooker tables, and it's such a great game.
Yeah.
Can he see through to this ball, Grant?
I think he can.
Or does he need a rail first?
I think he's deciding whether he wants to play rail first.
That's another one in snooker. I don't think they've ever called it the rail. It's called the cushion.
Oh.
It's always the cushion.
I'm sorry, cushion first.
And he's never played spin on the ball. It's always English, right? He always play English on the cue ball. And it's never even the cue ball. It's always the white.
So then, like, do I have to announce it with an accent?
Yeah.
Watching a little snooker.
I was hoping you'd try. Snooker.
Well, I'm going to put my my Canadian pool slang on top.
He makes a good pot on that red, and now he's down here on the color, but he needs to pot this or hide the cue ball from that red that's over the bottom left. He's been attacking, so I expect him to try to pot this.
Yeah, I kind of like the aggression.
Oh, and he's played it two-way where he's blocking that red. So you could kind of see his confidence in making that green. He kind of knew this isn't a high percentage. Let me hide this a little bit. Rail first here, maybe from Albert.
First, yeah.
Oh, he just had the whole ball.
And he's on the black. But he's going to have to hit that with a little bit of power, and I don't know if you're going to try that.
No, I think he's just going to roll it, and he's going to take what he can get on the next ball. Don't think he's trying to get too fancy here. Yeah, even that was more than I expected him to do.
Oh, it's so true.
Yeah, he'd be great snooker commentator.
And
The British accent.
Do you just nudge into? Oh, no, I thought he was going to leave him behind.
Oh, no.
Because you don't need to connect with a rail, right?
Yeah, you're right.
I think the connect in behind was the shot.
He's trying to get the cue ball up table. I don't blame him, but he's crashed.
Right, I like just putting it, just connecting with whatever ball this ball is here.
Yeah, the lower one, and just stick on it.
Mm-hmm.
But he might have been worried about that touching ball.
Yeah.
It's easy to freeze on that. When there's other balls behind it,
Yeah.
there's nowhere for that ball to go. It can't separate. It's got to stick there, right?
True enough.
That touching ball is a nightmare. A lot of times, like, when your opponent has that, you're in major jail next time. They'll float you right behind the brown or something, right? Which I'm noticing, again, is much different style from the first match, where it looked like Albert was all attack Brady. Open the balls up and attack. He maybe knows something about Saddam's game that needs to keep the balls a little more tied up. As I say that, he breaks everything open.
No, but you're right, because in the prior match, he would have split those wide open.
They would have been all over the place.
Not just a chip off.
So it's maybe something he's seen in Saddam's game, where he's such a good long potter that he doesn't even want to give him that initial opening.
Where's the cue ball going?
Yeah, where's the white going? Yeah, I love how he said Mark White's becoming a Thai native. Like, how long's he been there now? At least a month, right?
I think so.
Just winning tournaments every day and
having a blast.
Fun to follow. It's a good cue ball.
That's not bad. Came a little high off that rail, but not bad.
Does he have a free shot here? Can he hit this with a little low left?
Yeah, and skirt around twice.
Yeah, get the cue ball out around back to where it is now. Might be a free shot. Oh, he's extremely mishit it. He hit it wicked thick. He even has a puzzled look on his face, like, how did I hit it that bad?
But he's not terrible.
So you know what happened there, why he hit it thick, is because he's using left spin. And it deflects. Small ball, small cue. These aren't low deflection cues. These are... This is high deflection stuff, right?
Well, and speaking of that, I think most snooker cues are made with ash.
Yeah, they are ash cues. You probably won't see anybody playing with maple in this tournament.
No.
I'm curious what Rob is playing with. Who hopefully we'll get to see play next. Which of our top 10 Canadian pool players are competitive in snooker?
Yeah, Stephen Hallam would be one.
Yeah, I know Alex got really close to graduating from Q school and qualifying for the World Snooker Tour. He was like one match away twice, I think.
Wow.
Which is unbelievable stuff, like really hard to do, right?
Yeah.
So Alex would definitely be number one as far as pool players go. But we got a world champion, Cliff Thorburn. We got some runners up. Semi-finalist, I think, was Elaine Robideau, semi-final.
Rob's is maple. Oh, there you go.
Ooh, nice. And hey, Todd, how's it going? Nice to see some Edmonton fans in the house awaiting the Winterside final with their boy Rob Phillips. They got some really good tables in Edmonton to practice on at Top Shots, so it doesn't surprise me that Rob's playing really good here. I think that's who put Albert Kenny on the B side. Oh, this is a big miss. That's a
John
big miss.
Jorgensen back in the day. Yeah, that's...
John told me he has 11 perfect games of snooker and 7 of them were in competition.
Wow.
Which is exceptional. Elaine Robideau told me he had 127. Just to put that in perspective.
Holy cow.
Like, my mind was blown when John told me he had 11. And then Elaine said 127. And I thought he misheard me. I said, no, what's your... How many 147s? Not what's your high run? He was like insulted. He's like, no, I have 127 147s.
Wow.
Yeah, how good is that, right?
That's strong.
It's Canada's best ever snooker player, even though he didn't win the World Championship.
Yeah, that's really strong.
Maybe Todd knows what is Rob's high run. It's not 147, but I guarantee it's a century. Rob's probably got a handful of them.
Look at this shot.
He made a super pot on the brown there, and he made a red before, so let's not miss the score here.
Peter says John got his first one against me in Bill Elliott's pool hall.
How cool is that Peter is in the chat and
That's
can tell us
cool.
that?
Yeah.
That's awesome. I'm a huge fan of John Jorgensen. He's helped me a lot with my game over the years.
He's a wealth of knowledge.
I've played
No question.
Played on a team with him once in Vegas, and it was amazing. Amazing experience. Does he beat the yellow? Oh, he beats it enough. If he runs full into that yellow, it changes everything.
Yeah, it sure does.
And I'm guessing Albert knows he has his hands full here. This is why the balls have stayed more contained. Not to take anything away from Brady, but
for sure. But
Albert's definitely seen something in Saddam's game that's a little different than Brady's.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think he's had a maximum yet, Todd. I'm sure we would have heard about it. Somebody would have posted that Rob had a maximum, but anything over like 80 is incredible to me.
Are you kidding?
We're not going to see any of those today, I don't think.
I don't think so either, but to me, if I can get 3 in a row.
Like 3 balls, yeah,
like
that's how I am. That's how I am with snooker. If I make 3 balls in a row, I'm happy. Forget about the point score. I don't care if it's a yellow,
give me
right?
3 balls in
2
a row,
reds and a yellow.
Yeah, I'm happy as a clam.
Yeah, my high run's only 60 in snooker, and that's when I was playing a little bit. And yeah, Todd, I know you guys have played plenty together, so I'm sure you've seen a lot of Rob's top gear in snooker.
Now what's Saddam looking at here?
He's got to play
playing
this.
a combo?
Yeah, this combo. He has to. Can't leave it over the hole is the problem, right? If you leave it over the hole, you're going to get punished.
Does he get behind it?
He played a smart shot there.
Yeah, I think so too, because I think he did get behind the yellow.
Yeah, I don't think he can see through to this red near the bottom right.
Yeah.
Although the fact that he's down on the ball that quick tells me he can. Oh, that's another big mistake. 2 big mistakes in a row from Albert there. Let's see if he can get punished on one. I don't know if Saddam has anything easy here again. Albert's.
Yeah, I think he's in on the bottom right,
which is not easy. He's kind of reaching over the yellow.
Mm-hmm.
And it's mid-table, yeah, so he needs the rest, which is going to make this, I'd say for a pool player, 50% harder, but for a snooker player, it's only about 10% harder, because they're good with the rest.
Something I am not gifted with.
I'm horrible with the rest.
Me too.
That's why I learned to play opposite hand. That was a really good shot.
It was, but he's not in on decent on a...
I think he's okay with the pink in the side. Let's take a look at the side.
Yeah, it's more of a cut than I think what it shows.
The nice thing is, though, all you got to do is pot it.
Yeah, it's true.
You're going to be on that red, the lower red, near the black spot. The black is out of commission here, though, so it's going to be all about the pink. The pink and the blue here.
I think he's underhit it.
No, he's undercut it,
I should say.
Yeah, he stayed down on that ball long enough to tell that he'd miss-hit it.
And that leaves Albert not terrible. I think he's got the cut on the red by the bottom left. Oh, he's going into the back. He's getting aggressive. Opens him wide up.
3 mistakes in a row from Albert. Up 1 game to nothing, but this race to 2 is...
Yeah, it's no joke.
No joke. Just trying to peek to see if I had the score correct. I'm not sure if it's 14 or 15, but oftentimes it's not really that big of a factor. One player will often just get too many points for the other one to come back, right? Mm-hmm. But you do see the odd respotted black ball, which is quite interesting. Big stroke there. He let it out.
Sure did.
And I'm not
He's
sure.
on the pink.
Well, was he trying to get onto the pink, though, is the question. It almost looked like he's on the blue instead. Tells me maybe the blue passes the brown.
Nope.
No. So the yellow, the pink, doesn't really lead him to a red.
He'd have to go around the world.
Yeah, so we're going to see him take on
the yellow.
The yellow, because it'll lead him to a red. He wants to keep the run going here.
Dug into that one.
Kind of bashed it again.
But
this time for sure he made a red, so.
But look at where that black has ended up.
Well, it's a little funny. I think it's a little more free than where it was.
I agree.
It was in a really bad spot on the rail.
you've got to clear out the lower red.
Yeah, there's a couple that need to be moved there, right? Yeah, the lower one, and it's hard to get on. Yeah, he's got more tasks here, and he's missed 4 pots in a row. So you know he's getting a little frustrated over there too. He's got to try to hold it together.
Well, and I don't know if, I don't think he can hear us.
No, certainly not. He would have came over and kind of give us the evil eye again. Yeah, definitely not a matter of hearing us, these guys. I haven't seen either one of them glance over here, so I think we're okay this match because that fan stayed on.
Which I'm appreciative for.
It's our biggest fan.
The fan is our biggest fan.
The fan. This shot was not as bad.
No, I think that was designed as a two-way there.
Very much so.
A free shot at a pot.
He's actually, although he's missed the pot, he's put a fantastic stroke on that ball.
Yeah, he sure did.
And it's actually a really well-played shot, even though he's missed it by a foot.
Yeah.
Which is only something you see in snooker as well, right?
I think the concentration level of that shot was more about the cue ball than the pot.
Yeah, 100%. You can get the pot wrong, but you can't get the cue ball wrong. You know what I mean?
Oh, good answer back. Didn't want the rub on the blue, though. Although...
over top of a ball, and if he touches the brown, it's a foul.
Mm-hmm.
It's touching the brown? I think the ref just said it's touching the brown, too.
Well, what do you do here?
Oh, that's very difficult. He has to be very careful. Oh, he's kicked into the lower one. How smart is this? This is a good shot.
That's smart.
He's left the red to the right middle, though.
Yeah. Still, I think out of all the options, that was a very, very smart shot.
Considering he was elevated over the brown, yeah, he probably had to. Well, he's looking up table here, I think.
Yeah, I think he's ultra aggressive.
Oh, he went to the corner with that shot, and it was a two-way cue ball. You see that?
Yeah, all the way up for the blue.
So it was a little aggressive, but at the same time...
again, free shot.
Two-way shot.
Yeah.
Free shot, yeah. And as I mentioned, Albert might be questioning this rack a little bit. He's made a few mistakes. Might have to slow it down.
I kind of like chipping off the red that's on the far right. Just to the right of that, off the end rail, miss the yellow and go back up top.
Mm-hmm. I think I like that play too. Because it keeps the other reds contained. It's going to push that red over towards the other ones.
Yep.
Yeah, that's probably the right shot. If you play the red between, kind of the one between that and the black spot, then you risk pushing
a ball
red over the left corner. You don't want to do that. That's why you see him taking his time here. He doesn't love this. There's not many ways to escape. I think you called it right the first time.
Oh, he's going to take your shot.
Yeah, I don't love this.
No, me neither.
You got to get around the yellow here. Got to get around the yellow.
Yeah,
he did.
That's the important part. And I like that he actually overplayed that a bit because it forced that red to go to the left and then back into the middle of the table.
He's played a good cue ball again. His cue ball control's been great on these little safety exchanges.
How come the race is so short for a fairly big event? I would assume with 32 players trying to get through over a single weekend.
Yeah, on 4 tables.
Yeah, on 4.
They didn't have too much of a choice here. So the final will be a best of 5. A little bit longer.
So it's kind of an unfortunate predicament, but time constraint, I think, would be the answer to that question.
And as we can see, this match has been running for an hour.
Yeah.
55 minutes. And we're only in the second game. We could still have one more frame. So, an hour and a half, 2-hour match is kind of standard for most tournaments. But yeah, they filled the field, Todd. I was surprised as well. They had full 32, which is, I think, I don't want to jinx it, but maybe snooker is making a small comeback. in North America would be great.
Is he going off? I like the second red above the black.
This is a free shot, the one near the pink. Yeah, see, he can escape there.
Yeah, true.
He nudged the yellow, but he escaped.
Ooh, look out.
Oh, wow. Wow, wow, wow. That's 4 points for Albert, and a big difference between the cue ball near the jaws of the pocket or right where it is now, where he likes it, straight in on this red. I think we'll see him draw back a little to play the pink next, and that makes this a bit of a two-way shot.
Do you think he just hits and sticks for the yellow to the bottom left?
And I was going to say he could do that. But what do you leave if you miss it? Do you know what I mean? This way, all he can leave if he misses it is the ball he's shooting, right?
Yeah.
Or one way downtown. We've seen Saddam shoot at these balls.
Yeah, and I like it.
The one to the lower right, he's not even looked at it. That tells you where his mind frame is at here. It's all in the safeties.
Well, I think he's looking to extend this into... Oh my gosh.
Free shot.
Yeah, great
Look at
effort.
this. Look at the cue ball. Oh, he nearly got beyond the blue.
I think his mindset is just win this one.
Mm-hmm.
Right? If he's got to be aggressive, he'll be aggressive. If he's got to play passive, then he plays passive.
Yeah, just force the hill.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a small lead too, but 10 points is not really anything at this stage with all these reds out in the open. Chip and chase. Doesn't want to crash the pink. He's just taking the pink out of commission, and the black is on the end rail. The pink and the blue are out of commission, and the black. Not a lot of points happening now. Now it doesn't matter that all the reds are in the open. Yeah, it's all about patience, Peter. Very much like one pocket. All about patience.
I think you've got to take the points when they present themselves, but not get overly aggressive.
That's right. Different from a lot of the pool that we watch, where it's all about the aggression. Big breakouts and big shots, right? Oh. Sound like somebody brutally moved a chair there somewhere and maybe caught him. It was right on his backstroke.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what happened.
Because he's hit that ball really bad.
Well, and I think it's because this room is so quiet.
It definitely is.
And I think a room this quiet actually works against the players for exactly that reason.
It can. It can. This game has always been a very quiet game. Like you're watching the World Championship, you can hear a pin drop in that whole theater too. It's very quiet.
Yeah, and I don't know if I'm a fan of it. I haven't decided yet.
It works over there, but I don't know if it works in North America like that.
Yeah.
I think North Americans are louder.
Yeah, I think we like the noise.
Yeah. And I mean louder as far as pool goes, right?
Yeah.
So that's...
I was picking up what you were putting down.
That's 4 for Albert. Just the pink and the green there, correct? Or the red and the green, I believe. Did he make another color before? Don't think so, right?
Nope. So he's got a fairly good run at the table here. At least to put himself in a good position to win the match.
The balls lay nice for him here. Really nice.
Yeah, they do.
The problem is it's all low value. It's all yellow, 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 green, yellow,
Yeah.
brown. It's not a lot of high value stuff happening. Which makes it very difficult because then you're going from the reds down here, up table, back down for the reds, up and down, right? That sounded like a heavy contact, but he got away with it. You'll see some skids here and there in this game. The balls will skid sometimes. Try to get a view of what kind of chalk he's using. You'll never see them put it on the table.
Nope.
That's a snooker thing too. You never put it on the table. And everybody has a little pouch that they put it in. He's going all the way to the pink here.
I really like that.
Oh because the other red is right next door.
Mm-hmm.
All he's got to do is pot this. But it's not easy. Oh, he made it look easy.
Yeah, with those rounded corners on those pockets. Makes it a big challenge, but I think he played the right shot there.
Yeah, I think you're right. This might be the brown in the side next, in the left side.
Mm-hmm. I might put a little pace on this just in case.
Yeah, see, he doesn't want to hang it. Oh, and he's going for the yellow. I don't think he'll shoot the pink here. Don't think.
Our fan came back on.
Our biggest fan is back. So I think maybe he does shoot the pink here.
I think so too.
This could be a frame winner. Really could be. If he gets this right, it could be all over. If he gets it right, and he has, and look at this perfect little flick of the other red. And he's got it all. They all lay really nice, and he doesn't need the blue, which is on the rail. He's only going to need these reds with colors. 11-point lead right now. He might not even need the last red.
We just lost our side camera.
We just lost the side view. Let's not mess with it. We'll mess with it in between. Hopefully we won't need it. He just made the red there. Okay. 27. It's now a 12-point lead. Hopefully I got the score correct.
Oh, I'm sure you do. Look at this.
Yeah, he'd love to be on that red.
Yeah, on that far left red. That was where he wanted to be.
Yeah, it would have cleared the path for opening both the reds, but this is okay.
Yeah, you can still play the pink in the left side after this.
Mm-hmm.
And get back onto that angle. And you can either then play for the left or the right.
And because this game is so much about the difficulty level of potting the ball and moving the cue ball, you really have to stay in line. You got to stay on the right side of the ball all the time.
Yeah.
If you have to go up table and back down, you're in big trouble. But he'll definitely recognize that this is going to be his last turn at the table. He can close this match out right now. 25-point lead.
And you can tell he is really focused.
Yeah, he looks lasered. The look in his eyes is very lasered. You guarantee he's not thrilled about being on the one-loss side. So he's looking at, okay, I'm coming back here. Look out, right?
You can always tell when somebody's dialed in because they're down in their stroke, regardless of what the ref does.
Mm-hmm. It's another 6. It's inching away here. 22 points. The gap. 32, rather. So just this red and one more color, and you'll have cinched the frame and the match. Only this color needed to leave Saddam needing snookers to come back. Not just to come back, just to win this frame.
Mm.
That's it. He'll know. Albert will know he's into the final 4. I believe the winner of this match is going to play Ramin, although I didn't clarify the result there.
Should be available on challenge.
Well, I think he's using our computer to update the score, though.
I got you.
Yeah, Robert got it. Scoring zone. He was in the scoring zone there. Let's see if he runs the blue here, though. I'll give the crowd a little show. It'd be nice to be able to put like a high run up there at some point too, you know, but
Something I think we would, had we done that from, or covered this from the beginning, then we could have had that on as
that's
a...
exactly right, yeah. a part of the scoreboard or something, or
one of the features.
High run of the tournament, right?
Yeah.
This is good. He gets a half clap from the crowd because they know that was a good shot. And
it's a very good shot.
This is where the game is really fun to watch, because we'll see him pop the yellow, the green, and gain angle on the brown to try to develop the blue with some sort of exhibition shot, right?
Yeah. I wonder if he just hit and stick right there.
He got absolutely perfect on the green. Like dead straight in was perfect. Small draw, right?
Yep.
And now we're going to get to see this cue ball bend a little bit. Let's see the speed he hits it at.
Mid-stroke, I would think.
Maybe just nudge it over. Does he even move it? He doesn't move it. He's just going to take the cut, which is fine. But I thought we might get to see a little exhibition stuff there.
Yeah. Ronnie would have put on a show.
Yeah, Ronnie might have just juiced it around a little bit there, or three-railed the blue in. What a shot.
Great weight.
That's even better. I think I liked that better than moving it. That was great.
That was a really nice weighted shot.
Yeah, he's giving the crowd what they came to see here. That's nice of him to do. See if he can close it out with making this pink and the black.
Needed that cue ball just to slow up. Pocket weight shot here. I could see it just connect with that rail.
But
job well done.
A fantastic match there from Albert, again looking to come back through the one-loss side. If he gets back to the final, it is a one-set final, best of 5 games, so he's right in the thick of it again.
And I like his chances, right? With the first 2 matches he's played, it's been 2-0-2-0. Hasn't had to go to the hill yet.
Seems to be playing pretty good, so make sure you guys don't go far. We're going to have the winner side final, I believe, coming up right away. We'll confirm that in a moment, but if you haven't already, make sure you like and follow the Facebook. Real close to 50K followers, and we'll give away a cue. And subscribe on our YouTube. We'll be back shortly.
Appreciate you tuning in, guys. We'll see you back here in a few moments.